my name is Pam Castricone and I lead our data science team here at InfoTrust. And today we're going to talk a little bit about customer lifetime value. Customer lifetime value is a metric that gives a holistic view of the value that each customer provides to your organization. So it's calculated by looking at not only the revenue that each customer has driven in the past, but then adding that with what we predict each customer will do in terms of placing future orders and their spend for each of those future orders. So by summing their past plus their future revenue, we can get this holistic view of their value to your organization. And the reason we do this is because, first of all, it's a great KPI, and it allows us to shift our focus away from short-term thinking and just trying to drive the next conversion. And instead, we're able to focus more on long-term goals. So identifying those customers that will drive value for your brand for years to come, and how to design experiences to retain those customers that will drive long-term value. So there are a number of ways that you can model customer lifetime value. Some of them are very simple, and then some of them are very complex. But in most cases, each of these models are looking at three main things. They're modeling what's each customer's purchase propensity, so how many future purchases do we think they'll make. They're also modeling what is their churn risk, so what is the probability that this customer has decided to stop being a customer and will never come back. And then finally, these models also look at their spending habits. And so by rolling up these three factors, we can get that kind of estimate of what their future behavior will look like. One of the great things about CLV is that in terms of what you need to get started, the data requirements are pretty minimal. Most CLV models, you can get started with just a customer level transaction history, and you can use your models to you can feed your transaction history in, calculate recency, frequency, and monetary value, and those are the inputs to your model. And then once you've done that, like I said, you get your prediction of their future spend. And you also get predictions of their future transactions and their churn risk. So now that you have this, what do you do with it? So the first thing, other than just using it as a KPI and an indicator of company health, one great application of CLV is for building remarketing audiences. So getting your messaging in front of the right customers at the right time, and focusing on those that are going to drive the most value in the future. And then another important use case for CLV is optimizing your acquisition costs. So once you can see not only the value of the customers driven so far, how much you've spent to acquire them, but also their potential for future revenue, you can make much better decisions about how to target them into the future. All right, well, thank you for listening, and if you want to know more, please reach out to InfoTrust. Thanks.